49-year-old Michael Freund is behind bars for fatally shooting Dexter Perkins. The shooting happened at 8:41 a.m. on Friday the 22nd of December, outside Rosie O'Reilly's Irish Pub and Grub, located along Gary Avenue in unincorporated Wheaton, Illinois. Authorities said that a dispute arose over a pizza and a bar tab between Dexter, Michael and two of Michael's co-workers. Dexter, who did not know the three men, began to get aggressive while buying everyone at the bar drinks. When Michael and his co-workers ordered a pizza, Dexter took it to his seat at the bar. Michael and his co-workers then left the bar to retrieve a gun in Michael's vehicle. After they re-entered the bar, the three men and Dexter went out to the front deck where Dexter and one of the other men got into a scuffle. During the fight, Michael fired 2 warning shots in the air from his handgun and told the 2 men to stop fighting. After the warning shots, Dexter approached the other man, at which time Michael was standing on the other side of a wooden railing. Authorities said that Michael then fired at Dexter 9 times, and that Dexter was shot at least 3 times in the torso and once in the face. Michael then placed his handgun in the center console of his truck. When police arrived, Michael told them he was unarmed and that the gun was in his truck. Police recovered video surveillance of the incident from the bar, and the Ring doorbell captured audio of the 11 gunshots. A bar patron also captured video of the events leading up to the 2 warning shots. Michael was arrested and charged with first-degree murder and remains held without bond at the DuPage County Jail. The investigation into the matter continues. 28-year-old Christopher Gamble is behind bars for fatally shooting his 2-year-old daughter. At shortly after 7 p.m. on Sunday the 17th of December, authorities were notified by staff at the Sinai Hospital in Baltimore, Maryland, that a toddler had been admitted to the facility with severe injuries from a gunshot wound to her head. Authorities responded to the hospital and began investigating. Detectives said that Christopher Gamble drove his daughter Charlie Gamble to the hospital, handed her to medical staff and then drove away. He later returned to the hospital with Charlie's mother. At 8:14 p.m, Charlie was pronounced dead. While questioned, Charlie's mother told investigators that while driving to the hospital, Christopher said, "I have to die. It was my fault." Authorities learned that Christopher was at his apartment at 6001 Park Heights Avenue in Baltimore, Maryland with Charlie and 3 other children when Charlie was shot once between her eyes. Detectives executed a search warrant on the residence that night, but could not locate the gun used in the shooting or any other firearm evidence. A search warrant was also executed on the car used to take Charlie to hospital. However, no firearms or blood evidence was located inside the car. Additionally, when Christopher returned to the hospital after dropping off the girl and then her mother, he was wearing different clothing. While interviewed by detectives, Christopher made contradictory statements about what led up to the toddler's death. He said he purchased a gun off the street that day for $600 and left it on the TV stand in his bedroom, implying that his daughter shot herself. Later in a separate interview, he said that he and his daughter were the only 2 people in the bedroom when the shooting happened, and he did not know what happened to the gun or where it was. On Wednesday the 20th of December, Christopher was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, second-degree murder, child abuse causing death, assault and multiple firearm-related offences. The investigation into the matter continues. 3 people behind bars following a multi-county month-long investigation between Ozark and Douglas counties in Missouri. On the 15th of December, Ozark County deputies arrested 49-year-old Orville Merriman after they found several grams of meth in 17 individual Ziploc baggies inside his home in Theodosia. During the search of his home, Orville told investigators that the drugs and related items found in his home were for personal use. Police said that Orville has an extensive criminal history of possession, distribution and manufacturing of controlled substances. Orville's charged with second-degree trafficking drugs and unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia, and he's held at the Ozark County Jail on a $25,000 bond. Authorities said that during the investigation, they found another man and a woman in Douglas County related to the investigation. Detectives spoke with 26-year-old Bailey Abercrombie about her boyfriend, 36-year-old Brandon Williams. She said Brandon wanted her to find women to have a threesome with on online dating apps, and if she didn't find the girls, he said he would take it out on her. She told authorities that she would do as he said, and she brought between 10 to 15 girls home. Investigators said they would forcibly rape the women, then extort money from them after threatening to kill them and their families. One woman from Oklahoma ended up paying $1,500. Brandon and Bailey, both of Ava, were arrested on the 21st and the 22nd of December respectively. They each charged with first-degree rape, 2 counts of kidnapping, inflicting injury and terrorizing, and endangering the welfare of a child, creating a substantial risk. They're both held at the Douglas County Jail, where Brandon's bond's been set at $50,000, while Bully's been set at $25,000. Brandon is a registered sex offender in Douglas County for a prior offence of statutory sodomy in 2009. Authorities believe there may be more victims. The investigation into the matter continues.